It feels so great to be back here at the sports complex in Johnson County Community College. Move aside of winter sports season. It is time for spring sports, the second home doubleheader of the season for your 12th team in the nation, Johnson County Cavaliers, as they host from Division I, the McCook Indians out of McCook, Nebraska. Dylan Funk, Dennis Drennan here in the booth with you all. Shout out Brendan Bowen holding the fort down on Tuesday for us. We got another excellent doubleheader on tap. As always, it's presented by Martin City Animal Hospital, our presenting sponsor here on Johnson County Sports Live. Denny, you and I were just talking about all throughout this morning. We had a nice breakfast. We came here and we said, when we sit down, we do all these different broadcasts and stuff, all these different sports, but it's this softball group here.
Yep.
You and I, we really just relish and we enjoy it. We've had now the privilege of doing the past 2 years. Now we're going into our third year now, second home doubleheader for this team. This should be a lot of fun here today.
It should be, and we have a beautiful day for it, too. It's going to be about 68 degrees at first pitch. Going to have a 13-mile-an-hour breeze coming out of the west-southwest. Kind of going to be a little bit of a cross breeze from right to left.
Still not going to be a bad day at all as they're running down the starting lineups. We'll be sure to give those to you before first pitch, as we'll see. Obviously, McCook will bat first, and Johnson County will be out in the field. Coming off what you could call a marathon doubleheader on Tuesday against Iowa Central. A battle of top 25 teams in Division II for Johnson County and Iowa Central. It was a 5-4 Johnson County win, and it took all the way, I believe, 14 innings is what it was in that first game. It says here on the website 11. I know it definitely was a little more than that, but good game there, and then 9-6. Both of those in some come-from-behind fashions for Johnson County. The bats were hot. I think 30 total hits collected between those two games for the Cavaliers. And, we talked a lot about the past 2 years. You heard us talk a lot about Jaylee Jefferson and Aspen Burkhardt, two phenomenal players, two of the best that will go down in program history here, I believe. Already moving on to better things. Jaylee down at Pitt State, Aspen at Washburn, and many other key figures that we'll talk about throughout the broadcast today. But from that team last year, from that lineup, did you still return two solid bats in right fielder Katie Kolaric and your third baseman Reagan Neitzel, and right now they are doing the heavy lifting right now early, as this is about game 7 and 8 we're going to get into today. Still a small sample size this year, but those two, they're off to great starts, leading the teams 1 and 2, and your RBIs, your extra base hits, your home runs, those kind of categories. Right. And looks like in the circle today for Johnson County, I believe we should be getting should be Whitehurst, number 14, so we'll get our first look at her. You and I will get our first chance to look at her. You got Elsa Carrillo coming back. She is kind of the main returner in the circle for the Cavaliers.
She was kind of the long reliever last year.
Yeah, a little bit of that, so she's going to be one of the main starters. You got Whitehurst out there. Also performed on Tuesday. We'll have her line for you here in just a little bit. As we are wrapping up our starting lineups here, we're going to step aside. We'll be back. We got opening pitch, game 1 of our doubleheader between Johnson County and McCook coming up here on Johnson County Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
ready to get this one started here. It'll be Kylie Whitehurst in the circle for Johnson County. She will get the start here in game one, the 5'8 freshman out of Garden City, Kansas, and Garden City High School, her 5th appearance on the year, a 4th start as well, a 3-0 record through 26 innings, a 2.96 ERA, and 12 total strikeouts racked up so far. She was out there on Tuesday as she had a start in one of those 2 phenomenal games against Iowa Central. And it was a good day for her. 11 innings total. She went nearly the distance in that first game. 9 hits allowed, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. They give up 2 home runs despite that nasty crosswind they had to deal with on Tuesday. As her first pitch here is just a little bit high, and we are underway here once more from Johnson County in Overland Park. McCook team up from Division I. They're kind of going through a tour of Kansas right now, and a out-of-conference schedule that is highly regarded as one of the more better and more tougher, and especially that the NJCAA Division I rankings. Another one that's just off, so a 3-0 count. Or 2-1 at least.
2-1.
2-1, yep. It's just like riding a bike, Denny. You get back into the swing of things eventually. Got to get all the football and the basketball out of my system. Get back and rolling. 3 balls, 1 strike now.
Whew. Looks like she had her chasing a off-speed pitch there. That off-speed pitch up around the letters looks pretty good, though.
Coming in high at about 53 miles per hour on the gun.
53.
Our first payoff pitch of the afternoon, and it's sky high up in the infield, and it's going to go right up on the fence, and a catch is going to be made out there.
Nicely done.
Reagan Neitzel, the second-year starter over there at the hot corner, and she makes a highlight-worthy snag right in front of the gate of the Johnson County dugout.
Just to give our viewers at home an idea, that 53-mile-an-hour fastball is equivalent to about an 80-mile-an-hour fastball from a baseball pitcher. So don't let that lower speed fool you. That ball gets on you quick.
It's another one
at 37 feet.
That'll be foul-tipped and out of play as well. You hear that. I think it's because you're so used to when you're watching, especially the Major League Baseball players, they're throwing out 80, 90, even triple digits a lot, and then you hear 53, and it's like, I don't know, but.
Yeah, but you got to realize that's about an 80-mile-an-hour.
Oh, for sure. As this one, again, they'll just go over to the first base side and drifting over and bringing it in for out number 2. That's Millard getting the start over there at first base. So 2 pop fly outs in foul territory on both sides of the dugouts. Here to start this one, 2 gone in the top half of the first for the Indians as Wright will come. Wright was just at the plate, so it will now be Kinsley. And she swings at the first pitch she's offered, and it's sky high and far, but it is foul. Oof.
Going to have a chance to get one out of here. It's going to have to be a line drive to left or left center.
So you do see the camera out there in center field is shaking a little bit. It's a steady wind today. It's
about 13 mile an hour. Gusting to 19.
They're blowing in the back. You hear them through the crowd mic too. It's not uncommon. We've had our fair share of windy days here.
Yeah, but what a beautiful day, partner. Whew.
We're about late February. You cannot ask for much better.
Yeah, we're 71 degrees.
Swinging
it's like stealing.
You know, Johnson County, they started this season down in Gulf Shores, Alabama. They had 4 games down there. They went 2-2 in that season opening tournament. I think it might be close to the temperature it is now. It might even be a little warmer than what it was down in Gulf Shores at that time. That was back around, I believe, that second weekend in February, right around Valentine's Day. Always baffles my mind when I think, man, we're playing baseball and softball in this kind of weather, and you got to get the season started when you got to get it going. As that one's foul tip straight back.
She was on that pitch.
Whitehurst looking for the 3-up, 3-down inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes right now. She was a 2-year starter and 4-year letter winner out in Garden City High School. Here's our 2-2 offering. Took something off there
that
at
was
the
a nice
end,
pitch,
but
though.
could not get her to chase.
Tough one to lay off of there. That was just a little bit off the plate.
Tailed off at the end at 50 miles per hour, and we are full once more. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Kinsley will foul another one off.
Gave her the heater.
Straight back over our heads. Peyton Kinsley, a third-team All-American selection, the backstop, starting at catcher. One of 8 returning players from McCook a season ago, coming off the best season in Indian softball program history, and she's going to get on with a walk.
Now batting, first baseman number 21, Lindsay Tall.
So close to that potential 3 up, 3 down inning for Whitehurst, but she'll still have to work here, and now she goes down to the cleanup hole.
Got a lefty coming up here.
The first pitch is just off the plate. Lindsay Cook, a 5'9" freshman. Surrey, British Columbia.
Really?
Coming our way from just north of the border. Yep. It's a good amount of, you're looking at this roster for McCook. Again, they're based out in McCook, Nebraska. So, I mean, it's not like they're a Minnesota school or North Dakota, like right there against the border. It's still a little bit of the way. So she puts a solid rope on this out in the center, out there for Rowe to collect. And just like that, a 2-out walk and now a 2-out single. And there's multiple on for the Indians.
Now batting, the designated player number 29, Kalia St. Amar.
She put a nice swing on that. I mean, it was just a line drive up the middle.
No doubt. So here's St. Amand.
Good
Takes
pitch.
a called strike on the inside. St. Amand was the Region 9 in the Nebraska Community College Athletic Conference freshman and player of the year a season ago, coming off a phenomenal freshman year, All-American selection as well. She was really one of the highlight, talking about the 8 players returning for Coach Mendendahl this year. She was by far the top returner. You could call her pretty much like the Aspen Burkhardt, if you will, of the McCook Indians from a season ago.
Well, she's got 2 ducks on the pond out there. Let's see if we can get her out. That's who you want at the plate, I guess, if you're McCook. Good pitch.
Evens count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce Wilds up on that video board. Out to a fairly cold start. Now into her 11th game. Has only collected 2 RBIs this season. She's got one over in scoring position right now. She takes another called ball. So Whitehurst, who was able to retire the first 2 batters, is a pop fly and foul ground, first on the third base and then the first base side, and now a walk and a 2-out single later. Here's a 3-2 count to St. Amand. Got to be careful. Here's the pitch, and she lines it up the middle, and that's going to get out into right center. Rowe will cut it off, and a throw to the plate will be cut off, and 1 run will come into scoring Kinsley. And St. Amand, who picks up her 3rd RBI of the year, puts the Indians in front by 1.
Fielder number 20, Lindsay Keller.
And you figure with a lethal hitter like that, Denny, that after they get out to a slow start, perhaps maybe RBI numbers a little bit low than what they were. She's been waiting for a big opportunity, and she comes through on a 3-2 count nonetheless.
Runners at the corner with 2 out. Whitehurst spinning some pitches here. I'm somewhere around 23. Is that correct?
So I always defer that over to our official scorekeeper
Yes.
in the booth here.
So not too efficient here in the first top half.
Not
of the
yet for
first.
Whitehurst. Here's our 2-0 upstairs, and just a little bit too high on our pitch to Keller. Who's out in the head, 3-0.
Well, you don't want to give her a cookie here. Oh, nice pitch.
Looked like taken all the way there was Keller.
Yeah.
The outfield utility player from the right at home in McCook, Nebraska, and McCook High School. Here's the 3-1, and she'll foul that one away. And once again, we'll head to a 3-2 count.
Homegrown product from McCook.
Of course, as you expect, good crowd on hand here today, enjoying the beautiful weather. Expected to get even better as we roll along this afternoon, even it being Friday afternoon. Maybe some folks still at work, but it's going to be nice well into our second doubleheader, or game 2 of our doubleheader, I should say, as that's off the top of the press box. Another one fouled away. And I have a feeling the way these things usually work in the Midwest is you kind of get this, they call it full spring, and then you'll dip back into kind of the final legs of winter. So when we're back here March 10th on a Tuesday, I hope it's this nice. As another pop fly, this one will be taken in right in front of that batter circle, and it's 3 pop fly outs for McCook, but a RBI 2-out single for St. Amand brings a run into score. We'll see Johnson County to the plate for the first time this afternoon when we return.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
So a chance for Johnson County to come up and try to answer, being down 1-0 early in this game in McCook. Kennedy Glassford will lead us off here as she takes the first pitch. That's in for a called strike. Schneider out in the circle for McCook. 5'2" freshman out of Alliance, Nebraska, and Scott Bluffs High School. Glassford takes a good rip at that one, but can't connect behind quickly 0-2.
Got to protect now.
Glassford had the big hit in that game 1 on Tuesday. She had the walk-off double to score the winning run for the Cavaliers, but she takes a 3-pitch strikeout here as she communicates to Mackenzie Yoder coming up to the plate, trying to give her some advice on what to expect in this lineup. A third of the way to an immaculate inning, perhaps, for Schneider, as she welcomes Yoder into the box. Righty versus righty, and the first pitch is delivered and just upstairs.
See if McKenzie can pick one out here. 2-0. Ooh, that was right down the pipe.
Sophomore out of Eudora, Kansas, one of multiple Eudora natives on this roster for Johnson County. I think 3 of them, I believe, if not 4, 3 to be exact.
Got a flock of Cardinals.
And just right up the middle, watch your lips. Right back to Schneider and out into center. It's a 1-out knock for Mackenzie Yoder over at first base now.
Nice stroke from McKenzie there. She hit it right back where it came from.
The third baseman, number 4, Reagan Nitzel.
So after seeing a couple of line drive hits for McCook in that top half of the first, now we see one here for Johnson County as Reagan Neitzel steps in and takes ball 1. In 556 at the dish so far, 10 hits collected. A double and a home run, 6 total RBIs. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts drawn for Reagan Neitzel. We mentioned her and Katie Kalerick providing that solid 1-2 punch at the dish for Johnson County so far. She now will fall behind 1-2 on that swing and miss.
Had a good rip at that, but just missed it.
And that one's going to get out and foul. Coming off 391 last year with 17 doubles, 2 triples, 10 home runs, and 44 total RBIs, 15 multi-hit games, and 11 multi-RBI games, as this one will get away from the catcher, and that's an easy advance up to second for Yoder.
I'm scoring that a wild pitch. I don't know about you.
Say, Denny, you are always just about as generous of a scorekeeper as I ever really come across. So, to you to come right out and just say, wow, pitch, I mean,
that was
mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd have been tough to handle. She threw that in the dirt.
Now 3-2. That one close, and it's called strike 3.
Did they say she went around because it was out of the strike zone?
So that was the other thing. She definitely was close to going around. They're going to take it, so now it will move to Katie Kalerick with that RBI chance over at second. The first team conference selection off a .430 average last year. 19 doubles and 11 home runs for Katie Kalerick. Really got out to a great start last year. The freshman from very nearby went to high school at Bishop Miege over in Roland Park, Kansas. Kind of gelled. I mean, didn't really have that transition period from high school play over here to the JUCO scene. I mean, she looked right at home out there in right field.
Yeah, sure did.
Pretty good defender, and was also able to bring it with the stick. 2-1 to her. Slapped. It's going to be taken over at short by Gillen. She crosses across to first, and the Cavaliers will leave that tying run stranded over at second. And Mackenzie Yoder. So we head to the second. McCook 1, Johnson County 0.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
How do you see the world?
Ha! At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike.
Breaking boards. Ha! Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Started out here, top of the second. McCook working with that 1-0 lead. Beck, Reeves, and Gillen, 7-8-9 due up here. And Dylan Funk and Dennis Strinton here in the booth with you on a beautiful Friday afternoon here at Johnson County Community College. Kylie Whitehurst back to work. 30-plus pitches in that first inning. Going to look to try to be a little bit more efficient here to start things out in the second. Most importantly, try to hold McCook to just keeping that 1-run advantage, and she starts out with a swing and miss strikeout.
It's a good start.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Audrey Reeves.
Got to feel good for Kylie after having a little bit of struggle after getting the first 2 outs pretty easily, but ran into some trouble after that. Now she fires the first pitch strike in here. And
see that breaking ball broke from the middle of the plate clear to the outside corner. Nicely done.
You can call it a breaking pitch. They had it at 57.
Well, either that or her fastball's got good movement on it.
Neitzel's going to take this one. Easy toss over, 2 up, 2 down. as Neitzel completes the out to Millard.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Brooklyn Dillon.
So now to Gillen in the 9th spot, and a good chance here. She fouls the first one off to get that 3-up, 3-down inning that Whitehurst was so close to getting back in the first.
Yeah, she could use an efficient inning here.
After having 30 back in the first, she's knocking on the door of 40. Not quite there yet. That one's just inside off the plate.
This next one should be 40.
Just off the plate again.
That 57-mile-an-hour fastball with movement is like a 86 or 87-mile-an-hour fastball.
And that last pitch coming in at 58 miles an hour.
I mean, it looked like a hard slider.
Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3, and a much more efficient top of the second for Kylie Whitehurst. Gets her look at a backwards K in the book, and it's still 1-0 in the scoring column. Johnson County coming back to the plate when we return.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
We've watched her since she was a freshman in high school.
Yep, talking about Mariah Herrera coming up to the plate right now for Johnson County. Swings at the first pitch,
man.
A liner, but that'll go foul.
Straighten that one out just a bit.
So we've talked about the 3 Eudora players on this team. You now got a Tonganoxie Chieftain. You got an Ottawa Cyclone, too. Frontier League, well represented.
A lot of Frontier League ladies here, yeah.
You're in Overland Park, and she'll take that one out into center, and it's going to go.
That'll work.
And that'll go all the way to the wall, and Herrera will slide in.
Nicely done, Mariah. Now you going to bunt this girl over? Taking a long look at Coach. See if they're going to move her to third.
Is that what you would be flirting with here, Denny?
Well, you've got your number 6 hitter in. I'd like to get that run over to the third with less than 2 out. Let's see what we're doing here. Either that or hit it to the right side. Oh.
As Millard, solid contact, but that'll be right straight at back out there and left, and Herrera is going to stay solid put at second base. Solid swing for Millard, one of the newcomers this year for Johnson County. We'll see her in the circle at times pitching and predominantly taking over at first base. And now we'll see Olivia Ellis.
The number 7 hitter. Boy, you don't want to waste that leadoff double.
If that first game that went 10-plus innings against Iowa Central, if it's going to teach you anything, is that sometimes runs can come at a premium. So whenever you got to try to get them, you need to do it. And that's a pop fly back to the catcher. And just like that, off the lead-off double, fly out to left, and now a pop up to the catcher, and there's two gone.
Yeah, in hindsight, partner, I'd have bunted her over.
Yeah, let's circle back around to.
Unfortunately, coach doesn't have that luxury.
What's the saying? Hindsight's always 20/20.
It is. Need a big hit here by Pattison.
You want to take a guess where she's from, Denny?
Eudora.
From Eudora. That's right. Reese Pattison, third base and catcher. One of the more decorated Eudora Cardinal players to come out of that softball program. Regarded as...
That's a solid program.
Yeah, one of the better ones, not just in Class 4A, but all across the state of Kansas. Multi-year starter.
At that.
You can tell she's an aggressive hitter.
Mm-hmm.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. Going to have to choke up here a little bit. A 4-year starter for Coach Bill Philance out in Eudora. Helping the Cardinals reach the state tournament multiple times, finishing as high as runner-up. And another one that she fouls off to the net. Born right here in Overland Park, Kansas, February 17, 2007. Just a little over a week past her birthday.
Another good rip, straight back.
Athletics running in the family. Looks like her father played football at Washburn University and had a sister that competed in track and field at Washburn. Who knows? Getting some time here at Johnson County. Maybe when it's all said and done, when she's done here, she could be going over to Washburn as well, as she will have a ground out here to third. So the leadoff double for Johnson County from Mariah Herrera will go to spoil. After 2 in the books, it's McCook that leads 1-0.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
Everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike.
Breaking boards. Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everybody can make something, because
We'll head now to the top of the third. Johnson County not able to bring in that leadoff double in the score, so McCook still holds on to that 1-0 lead. And for Kylie Whitehurst, it's rinse repeat of that top of the second, Denny, where she went pretty efficient, 3 up, 3 down, had 2 strikeouts in there as well after having over 30 pitches, right at 30 pitches back in the first, and gave up that 1 run on a 2-out single knock from St. Amand that went out into center field.
First time up, Warren popped out to the third baseman on that nice play over there by Reagan. Got her down on the count, 1-2.
Looking for strikeout number 3, and she's going to get it.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Josie Wright.
So Kylie Whitehurst now starting to get in that groove, perhaps, as she continues to work through this top of the order. Josie Wright is going to step back in on a 0-for-1 day. Had that pop out to right in front of the McCook dugout on that first base side. This one back the middle, and Whitehurst says, don't worry, I'll go ahead and take this. Easy toss to Millard. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down once again for McCook. He'll take it.
Yes. Quick 2 up, 2 down.
Now to Kinsley, who had a good at-bat. She was down 3-2, or had it full at 3-2 with 2 outs, and was able to draw the walk, and then eventually moved her way to second on a 2-out single, and then came in on that RBI single from St. Amand. Inside, that's right on the edge of the play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No automated balls or strike systems here at the JUCO scene. You take it as the umpire calls it. Here's
Yay.
1-2.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I've seen the clips in spring training, and there's some of these that'll be challenged, and they'll call it a strike, and it's actually a ball, but it's just off the plate by like less than a centimeter. Some of these, it's like microscopic, the difference.
Yeah, I don't know. Take the human element out of the game. I'm not a fan.
That'll be fouled up and out of play. It's still the calls of the umpire. I mean, they still call it balls and strikes. It's just now the pitchers and the batters.
Yeah,
they only get a select amount of challenges per game. I think 2 or 3 is where it's at.
One's too many.
1-2, and another one that's pulled but fouled. Starting to get closer to getting into fair play is Kinsley, but not going away so easily here against Whitehurst, who's looking for a second straight 3-up, 3-down inning. Already over 50 pitches in this bout. Another 1-2 on the way to Kinsley. Golfs it.
Oh, nice.
Neitzel with the backhand. Stops, throws. Millard on the dig.
Nice
That's a good play.
That was a really nice dig.
Neitzel going to give some extra love to Millard on the dig. It's the second straight 3-up, 3-down inning for Kylie Whitehurst. Cavaliers still looking to get on the board as we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Vine Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job.
I hope.
First pitch swinging and fouling it off. So we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Already keeping pretty good pace in this game. Taylor Rowe up to bat here for Johnson County, now in a 0-2 count. Rowe out of Raymore Peculiar High School in Raymore, Missouri. As Gillen will take it at short, low throw to first, but Koch still able to dig it up. Quickly 1 gone here for Johnson County.
Now batting to designated player number 11, Kennedy Glassford.
Another chance here for Glassford after she struck out swinging in her first at bat, and it's not going to slow her down here. She right away gets a foul tip. Cavaliers overall as a team at the dish are very aggressive but very disciplined as well. As that strikeout, the first one of the game for Glassford, that's the 20th strikeout as a team. They came in with just 19 strikeouts and the total at bats of 159. It's just a 12% strikeout rate. But
well, there's another one.
Now batting the shortstop number 17, Mackenzie Yoder.
Kinsey singled her last time up. Moved up to second base on a wild pitch and was stranded at
and takes one low right on the ankle or shin. That is off the top of the foot.
Don't rub it. Ooh, I love it.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Reagan Neitzel.
Let's make that mistake hurt, man. See if Reagan can find a gap out there.
Cavaliers have had 2 runners stranded in scoring position, the first being Yoder, who was moved over to second, and it was that leadoff double back in the second by Mariah Herrera that she was still not able to come around and score. Neitzel just trying to keep the line moving, but she pops it up, and the catcher will move back. That's Kinsley. And another time that Johnson County has popped out to the catcher, and still looking at that goose eggs on the scoreboard. 3 straight innings. McCook still holding on to that 1-run lead as we head to the 4th here on Johnson County Sports Live. You're home for Johnson County Cavaliers softball. Already opening here in the top of the 4th for McCook as Keogh is up to lead off. St. Amand, the lone RBI in this game so far. She's on deck. Keller up next after that. And we should cook it on. We'll go to the 7-hole hitter, Beck, starting out in left field today.
Keogh singled her last time up, went to third on the RBI single, and was stranded there.
Little chopper, he'll be taking it second, and an easy toss to Millard at first. Good play by Herrera for the first down here in the 4th.
Now batting the designated player, number 29, Kalia St. Amand.
Nice little room service hop there for Mariah to handle.
Just make it a little easier for yourself. Great, we saw her out of the doubleheader coming on Tuesday. She has her younger sister, Jayla Herrera, who over when you and I covering high school sports over at Tonganoxie. Of course, that's where Mariah played she played basketball and softball at Tonganoxie, and as does her sister. But it was cool seeing her come in, was able to walk along with her younger sister during her senior night recognition. It's still in full. I mean, didn't have a chance to shower or nothing after the game. She came right over to the high school, was still in her uniform. And
get support for her baby sister.
Oh, yeah, that was cool stuff. Talking with her kind of
nice pitch
in between. It was like, I heard you guys played a marathon today. And she was just like, you wouldn't even believe it. She looked exhausted, I can tell you that much. After I mean, essentially, probably came close to playing nearly 3 total games, 3 7-inning games, as that's out into left center, and it's over the wall and gone. So on a cold snap, no more is St. Amand. She has batted in both runs for McCook in this game. That one on a solo shot over left. And nothing that Ellis could do out there and left, and just kind of watch it fly. We mentioned that wind. It is coming in a little bit from about foul pole to foul pole, from the right to the left, but from first base to third base line, if you will. But still enough to get it over.
Got both RBIs.
Now a bunt, but that's going to go foul as This is Keller that will step in, trying to follow off that solo home run. Sandmont, it's her first home run of the season, her 4th total RBI. And she only had 2 coming into today. She's already got 2 in her first 2 at-bats here in Game 1. It'd be so fitting if it was in Game 2. That'd be a lot of 2s. I feel like I was just going on with 2 their first quite a run.
Mm-hmm.
For Whitehurst, that's her 3rd home run given up. She gave up 2 on Tuesday against Iowa Central. This will be taken at short by Yoder, but able to beat it up is Keller, and a little bit of extra speed to boost there at the end.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Cashwood Beck.
Yoder did all she could there. She just beat the throw.
Don't tip your cap to the speed of Keller. Throw to second, and she's out by a mile. Good throw by Pattinson right on the dot. And the feed to Herrera. She's letting Pattinson know about it.
Caught stealing.
Was a ball, yep.
Yeah, it was a good pitch for the catcher to handle. Nice and outside. Almost like a pitch out.
Oh, inside and takes her down to her knee. Coming up a little high and inside there's Whitehurst, unintentional, I believe.
Inside.
Getting a little extra touch from the rosin, trying to get a better grip on that softball. She's behind 3-0. See if Beck is rattled at all, but takes a pitch off or just outside. It'll be called strike.
So 3-1.
Oh. Go back to the well. Why not?
Yeah.
Near identical to where it was the first time around. Now it's a full count. Whitehurst battling back against Beck. Now she fires another, and 3 straight called strikes against Beck.
Yeah. No, she took that looking.
Good battle back there from Whitehurst. 1 run on 2 hits for McCook. A solo home run for St. Amand. She's got both RBIs in this game so far as her team leads by 2.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
Cavaliers first pitch swinging, and talk about a hard ground ball, and a throw to first is in time, and Warren maybe acting in self-defense there more than anything. That was a heater coming in at the shoelaces from Cavaliers, but able to handle it nonetheless. And now Herrera will step back in and working on a 1-for-1 day. Had that leadoff double back into second, but was left stranded. Not able to come in to score, as now that lead is doubled from McCook. It's 2-0. And Herrera will sky it out into center. 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Schneider as she starts her half of the 4th inning. Right out there in center, able to handle the fly ball with ease.
Been way more efficient than Whitehurst.
Now batting the first baseman, number 20, Allie Miller.
Allie flied out to left her last time up. Takes a ball.
Transfer sophomore coming out of Shawnee Heights High School in Topeka, Kansas. Takes a called strike there, so 1-1. Miller to transfer in conference at Highland Community College. Second year as Scotty is transferred over here for her sophomore year at Johnson County. It was Brielle D that did it last year, Miller this year, and she flies out in the circle to Schneider. And after 4, it's McCook 2, Johnson County nothing. On to the 5th when we return. And continuing good pace in this game, already to the 5th. Whitehurst still out here for Johnson County, and that first pitch is swung on. It's going to go out to center, and an easy take for Taylor Rowe still out there for Johnson County. 2-0 the lead for McCook. There's a 2-out RBI single for St. Amand back in the first, and she had a solo home run in the top of the 4th. That is all the big scoring right now in this one. Aside of that, for the most part, I guess you could say we're having a bit of a pitcher's duel right now.
Oh. 2-0 now. Reeves grounded out to third. I'm sorry, Reeves flied out to center. This is Gillen, who struck out looking her last time up. We could take another one of those. Right, her spinning a lot of pitches.
Yes. Already over 70 in this game.
Yep.
3-1. Tying outside, it's ball 4.
And to quote Harry Carey, oh, those base on balls. We've already had one come across the score.
I think very many of our listeners know who Harry Carey is.
Probably not. Yeah, that's a good thinking there, Reagan.
It's a good reference. I get it. I like it. But
yeah, well, Harry Carey was the longtime voice of the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, I gave a statistic. I think it's 38% of the time, if you have a leadoff walk, they come around and score.
Yeah, something like that. Popped up, 50-50, but taking it out left is Ellis as she calls off Yoder. She was tracking back into shallow left. Good communication out there in the just in the field in general for Johnson County.
If you're an infielder, you go until you're called off, and she was called off well in time. Fundamental ball.
So they go back to the top of the order with Josie Wright, who's 0 for 2, and she sneaks it out into right field just by the diving glove of Herrera, who was coming in hot.
Yeah, she was.
Mariah did her best to try to keep it in the infield, but it leaks out. And another 2-out knock in this game for McCook, and another run in scoring position.
She was 0 for 2, right, was her last 2 times.
Not no more.
No. Kinsley is, she's the one that walked and scored in the first. And then she grounded out to third in the third. Up for the third time here in the 5th inning. 2 out. Runner in scoring position. Need to bear down and get this one.
High fly, and that'll be over the net. Now to play. I always wait for that subtle, if it's going to land on the roof here of the press box or if it's going to get just over. In our 3rd year now, I think I've gotten a good read. I know when it's going to go over or not, but every now and then I think it's going to go over. It falls on top, and I get just slightly startled. As Kolaric is going to watch that one drop. It'll be a fair ball, and another 2-out hit, but a throw on a line to second, and out it there.
And that run does not score. Yep.
So it's Gillen that comes in to score. Wright tried to hustle, but her run does not count. And I'll tell you, for Kolaric, that was a beauty of a throw to second.
It was.
As Yoder was able to get it. Kinsley is out, and it's still a run scored for McCook. So they will lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
2 of the 3 runs scored have been on walks.
Good stat to leave you with. We'll be back here in a moment.
Ellis popped out to the catcher her last time up in the 2nd inning. Up for her 2nd time here today.
That one right over, and
Foul
it's
ball.
Okay, foul ball is called. Yep. So you got St. Amand now. She's going to step in. She's going to be our pitcher here, taking over in the bottom of the 5th for Schneider. It goes 4 innings.
There you go.
Ellis,
get the gap.
a solid hit that's out over the head of the.
Good hit. There you go. That's a start. Let's see if somebody can go yard ski.
And just what you want to do when you get a new pitcher in, to rough them up, get a leadoff extra base hit. Chance to move the line now for Johnson County. Reese Patson up for the 2nd time.
We're at the bottom of the order. I'm wondering if she's going to maybe bunt her over.
They're already working through, over 3 times through the order for McCook, and we're still trying to get our way through the 2nd full time for Johnson County.
Well, she's not going to take the bat out of her hand.
It's only 6 hits on 18 at bats so far coming into today. 2 doubles, does have 3 RBIs, number 4 in scoring position right now.
Pick that RBI up in the worst way here. We're running out of outs.
The 1-2 is skied high. That'll be called off in the infield.
Oh,
Reeves.
it falls.
So Pattinson's going to be safe at first.
That's an E4. We will.
Now batting the center fielder, number 23, Taylor Rowe.
Taylor grounded up to shorter last time up. Both runners advance. Now you've got 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out.
This is the time right here.
Yes, it is. I thought it was a wild pitch.
This one, Demond looks over at third. Throw to first.
All right, now the bases are juiced.
Is she safe at first?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
He outran it. Back to the top of the order. Yeah, Glassford's due. She struck out her last time, 2 times up swinging, so she's due. You're right back in this thing.
She was the one, had that walk-off double in the 5-4 win in Game 1 on Tuesday against Iowa Central.
Long look down at Coach. Let's see what's on.
And a big fly here could give Johnson County the lead. And
oh, boy, wouldn't that be nice?
Already early season contender for play of the year.
It's going to be tough to get it out in right field today, though.
Amon delivers. It's low and outside, ball 1. And for Schneider, who was taken out in favor of St. Amand, and really,
wow, that looked outside.
A little bit, but it's called strike nonetheless. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schneider exits on 4 innings pitched, has 2 hits, no runs allowed, had 3 strikeouts, didn't have 1 hit by pitch. I mean, was I the only one up here that was maybe a little surprised that they took her out after just 4 innings?
Yeah,
well, maybe not.
I don't know how many she's pitched in the game before, though. That's what we don't know, or I don't know. Oh,
I can tell you here is that'll stay in play, and that'll be a pop-up just in foul ground next to the first base bag. And Glassford will move to 0-3 on today. A pair of strikeouts and a pop fly.
Mackenzie's 1 for 1 on the day. She singled and was stranded at second and was hit by a pitch and stranded at first back in the 3rd. So she's one of the better hitters on this team. Let's see if she can find a gap here. 2 big runs out there. We need them.
Oh, 1 fouled away. To answer your question, McCook had a doubleheader at home against Seward County this past Tuesday, and Ahmad got the start in the first game. She's now 4-1 on the year. She just allowed 1 hit and no runs or walks, and she struck out 3 in that game.
Come on, Mackenzie. There you go. Get down, get down, get
down.
down.
Into left it up, will get down, and a chance to bring him around for Johnson County. 1's in, 2, stop sign will be put up for Rowe.
There you go.
And it's a 2-run double for Mackenzie Yoder, and the Cavaliers are now within 1. It's the big hit they've been waiting for the entirety of this game, and it finally comes on the 3rd at-bat for Mackenzie Yoder. And still 1 out to play with.
Yes, it could have. She did kind of kick it, though. That helped.
Both the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position for Reagan Neitzel, as she is even right now, 1 ball, 1 strike. You could say that. Struck out swinging, and then she popped out to the catcher in her 2nd at-bat. Another one that's called off the plate, 2-1. just behind Katie Kolaric for the lead of RBIs with 6. Kolaric has 8. Those 2 for Mackenzie Yoder. That puts her up near the top now. She's at 5. And we'll have time called for here as that's
Come on, Reagan.
It's like the scorch here, something flying out of the back
Find a
pocket
hole
of
out
St.
there.
Amand.
Yeah. Or a tar rag.
The 3-1.
there it is.
Hit right by the diving glove. It's short of Gillen. And we are tied now, looking for the lead. And the throw was on time, but not in the mitt. And advancing up to second on the throw is Neitzel. So Rowe comes in to score. Yoder comes in to score. It was a decent throw from the outfield, just not able to squeeze it into the glove is Kensley. And Johnson County has stormed back and has taken a lead here. A 4-run, bottom of the 5th inning.
Just one out, too, partner. Keep this parade going, Katie.
Keep the line moving. And the pitching change here for Coach Mendenhall in the bottom of the 5th is not looking like the best choice right now after Poland Schneider, who is coming off over a week's worth of rest.
Oh,
and now this
here.
one.
Get out of here.
Goodbye over the yard and gone for Katie Kolaric. A no-doubter off the bat of Kolaric. And the Cavaliers have erupted in the bottom of the 5th. And St. Amand, her day might be done in the circle.
Put up a 6 spot.
The 3rd long ball of the year for Kolaric, the 5th total for the team. And it looks like the pitching change could be coming, or this just could be a potential meeting. But from up 3 to now down 3 goes McCook, a 6-run, bottom of the 5th here for Johnson County as Herrera will await.
Boy, did we need that.
No doubt.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21,
Mariah's 1 for 2. She singled and was stranded at second. In the second, flied out to center field her last time up.
Whew. That was a lot to catch up on there. And now at that dugout line for Johnson County, it might be a fight to try to get on that on-deck circle and get a chance to get in at bat here as the vibes are high, and they are very well. And that one's going to get out foul. Bases are empty. Katie Kolaric emptied them out with the home run shot, brought her and Neitzel in to score. This one will pop up another infield fly as Koch will bring it in from first. And there's only the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. And this game has completely flipped itself around in favor of Johnson County. And now for Whitehurst, Imagine's going to come out in the top of the 6th, has pretty much been going the distance at just about every appearance she's made this year. Pretty close to it, at least. She had 11 on Tuesday, so we'll see how if Coach Bratton Volkins wants to try to tweak with that or not. But now with a 3-run lead, maybe that might persuade you. If she was thinking about maybe bringing her out after being down 3, maybe that might persuade her to say, let's see what you got in the 6.
Yes, let her see at least one hitter.
Exactly.
Millard's 0 for 2 on the day. Flied out to left in the second, popped out to the pitcher in the 4th.
Four-pitch walk.
Ball.
now batting the left fielder, number 2,
So now he goes to Ellis on a 1 for 2 day, and a pop out to the catcher, and had a double over the head of the left fielder. She steps back in, and she takes ball 1 from St. Amand.
Second time up this inning. She doubled and scored her last time up.
If we were at Texas A&M, we'd be hearing ball 6 chants echoing out. She's hearing it a little bit from the Johnson County dugout. Making 7 in a row.
I just love the enthusiasm of the dugout here.
They always got props. They have hats. They got a bunch of different things, along with the chants and all. And that is,
I would say that
another 4-pitch walk. And I think here, I don't know how much longer you can leave St. Amand in the circle, and I think we're finally going to see that change. So St. Amand looks like her time is, as pitcher at least, is going to come to an end. There's the designated player, so she can still float around and go somewhere. We will have the pitching change. We'll have it announced for you here on the other side when we return. So it's just Schneider that gets put back in. It was taken out here to start the bottom of the 5th, and St. Amand just makes it 2/3 of an inning and gives up 6 runs. Good, a 2-run home run for Katie Kolerick. So Schneider is back out in the circle. Let's see what she can try to do. Just trying to play damage control right now. Keep this to at only a 3-run deficit for McCook.
Pattison 0 for 2 on the day, but she did reach on an error and came around to score in the bottom of the 5th here.
One and 2 now on the swing and miss.
A couple of insurance runs wouldn't hurt here.
Millard at second, Ellis at first, Pattison at the dish. Here's the 1-2 she sees from Schneider and breaks off at the end, and it hit her.
There you go. That's taking one for the team there.
If there's one you got to take for the team, it might as well be a breaking little pitch like that. Second Cavalier to be hit by a pitch this afternoon. Both of them being courtesy of Schneider. And first pitch swinging, and an easy toss from Gillen to Warren. They'll get the out at third, but the Cavaliers find the run. 6 of them coming across in the bottom of the 5th, capped off by the 2-run home run from Katie Kolerick, her 3rd of the season. We head to the top of the 6th. It's a 6-3 ball game. Johnson County enjoying the lead. 6 runs on 4 hits there for the Cavaliers in the bottom of the 5th inning. They take the lead for the first time this afternoon, 6-3 over Division I McCook. Dylan Funk and Dennis Drennan here. And all of a sudden for the Indians, they're now down their last 6 outs here in our first game. And it will still be Kylie Whitehurst out there for Johnson County. Giving up 1 run in the 1st, 4th, and 5th innings.
Keel
That has been pretty
1 for 2
solid.
on the day.
Pitch count definitely is starting to get up there,
Nah,
though,
it's
so
gonna
something
get
to keep
down.
an eye on. And out past the diving glove of Rowan center. It goes all the way to the wall, and
don't
Keel
try.
will hold up at second. And a leadoff double here for McCook. That's a way to respond after seeing the Cavaliers score 6 runs.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, you want to gamble on some of those, but not that one, because that puts a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Now batting the pitcher, number 29, Kalia St. Amand.
That might be one, you try to tell Real, hey, let's try to just pull up there, just hold her to that leadoff single and set it to how it's a leadoff double.
And now
you
she's
got a pinch runner coming in as well.
Pinch run.
Either pinch or courtesy. It's Baca that's going to come in and
Pinch running for the Indians,
handle.
number 6, Ella Baca.
Ella Baca now over at second. Whitehurst open up her work here in the 6. 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 being earned, 4 strikeouts and 2 walks to this point.
If you're the Cavaliers here, you just want to get the out.
1-0 right
Nice
down the
pitch.
pipe. And this has been the really big problem for, at least for Johnson County today. It's been St. Amand, who's got 2 RBIs, had that solo home run back in the 4th.
Yeah, you don't want to give her a cookie, that's for sure. She's hurt you enough.
I think even more distress when we were talking about that play out in center. Instead of diving out for it, hold off, because now you give St. Amand another chance to collect her 3rd RBI of the day.
Well, and the double play would have still been in order, too.
That, too. Just off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike to St. Amand, which for Whitehurst, rightfully so. I mean, she's gonna try to get her anything that she can handle again. Now you're a solid blast here, and you're back to a 1-run game or potentially a 2-run, just how far it will go. So she'll go ahead and give the pass. St. Amand will go up to first. Keller will now step into the box. She's still got Baca, the pinch runner, over at second. 2 on here for McCook. Tying run comes to the plate.
In the form of Keller, who's 0 for 2 so far on the day with a pop out to first. And a caught stealing, yes. Single.
You would like to keep it that way. Whitehurst closing in on the century mark. Wanell going to try to bunt, but it came back and hit her. It's a foul ball. I don't know the official count. Definitely we're over 90 pitches, I would assume. Between 93. Okay. I have 93 as well, so there we go.
All right, now. You may have taken the bunt out of order here with that second strike. Be a good time to see that patented 6-4-3 double play, partner.
Denny, I don't know if you remember the rules last year. You get a double play, but you rarely get a 6-4-3. It's usually some unorthodox combo, but 2 outs is really, I don't think for
We'll
Johnson
take a
County.
double play.
It doesn't matter how we
numbers go.
It doesn't matter how we get it. We could just use 2 outs right now, as McCook is threatening.
Anything. But I still like the 6-4-3.
Did I just hear a 6-7 joke at the end of the press box here? My goodness.
Yeah, you don't want to lose this one.
Two. Keller continuing the battle, making Whitehurst work, getting ever closer to 100 pitches. Remember, she pitched 11 innings on Tuesday, too.
Like over 150 pitches, I think.
There is some activity in that Johnson County bullpen. Definitely someone moving around out there. It's a little bloop and a dive out for it. Did she catch it? I don't believe so.
An infield fly.
Yoder was so close. I think she kind of snow coned it there at the end, trapped it on the turf.
Well,
that's
what the
umpire says, and now you got the go-ahead run that comes to the plate. Whew.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Pinch hitting for the Indians, number 4, Peyton Wyland.
Need to get an out here if you're the Cavaliers.
So on to, it's Peyton Weiland will be the pinch hitter here for Beck. And in the 7th spot right now, the sophomore. And for Weiland is her first appearance at the dish this season. No.
Oh, wow.
Well, her fourth. I'm sorry. It's her 4th at bat. Her 5th game played, but she's 0 so no hits. Has struck out once.
Be a good time for a strikeout.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Weiland, getting her first looks in game 1.
Yeah, good pitch. I'd throw another one just like that. She's got wicked movement on that fastball.
I would do something, yeah.
Started inside.
1-2,
just like that.
Jammed her.
She was in her kitchen that time.
102 on the pinch count here for Whitehurst.
We could use a strikeout here.
You hear the chants here. Looks like the Johnson County women's soccer team has come to enjoy some softball on a beautiful Friday and a close pitch on a 1-2.
I thought she was going to ring her up.
And Weiland may be fortunate to still be able to see a 2-2 count, because I tell you, man, that was close.
Too close to take, I can guarantee you that.
Very uncomfortable to take. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt. That's strike 3, and Weiland will stay 0 on the season.
Now let's run that double play right now.
Not batting. The second baseman, number 3, Audrey Reeves.
0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to third in the 2nd. Flied out to center in the 4th.
The 8-hole hitter. Reeves on an 0 for 2 day, like Denny just said. She takes a first pitch ball just off the plate. So you got Baca, the pinch runner. She's at third. St. Amant at second. And Keller's over at first. Go ahead run, and this one will be fouled once more. Reeves' go ahead run. McCook had the 3-run lead. Then we head to the bottom of the 5th. The Cavaliers erupted for all 6 of their runs. It was capped by a Katie Kalarick 2-run shot. And now on a 1-1 pitch is just inside. That's 2-1. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Bases are juiced here for McCook.
Let's get a ground ball at an infielder here.
Playing their first of back-to-back games against Division II teams ranked in the top 25. Number 12, Johnson County today. Next game against number 19, KCK. And now it's 3-1. The count here to Reeves.
Got to make her a hitter here.
What are you going to try to come at here, Denny?
Your best pitch, I think, is that fastball.
A little upside, some elevation. Tracking back is Ellis, and it's gone over the wall. And on one swing, Reeves gives McCook back the lead on a grand slam.
Oh, man, that hurt.
And the 3rd home run we've seen in this game today. We had St. Amant with a solo shot, Kalarick for Johnson County, a 2-run shot. And now a grand slam here for Reeves.
And I don't believe that was her fastball. She left it up.
Definitely up, made the elevate and celebrate a lot easier.
Man.
Back and forth we continue to go. It's a 4th spot here in the 6th. Still only just 1 out, 2 more to get for Johnson County. And Reeves puts the Indians in front, 7-6.
yelling 0 for 1. She struck out in the second, looking, and then walked and scored in the fifth.
Again, the action continuing to ramp up in the dugout and the bullpen for Johnson County as the day for Whitehurst is going to be coming in into the home stretch, I believe. This one skips into Pattinson. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
The Lady Cavs will have the top of the order up, the top of the 7th, so see what they can do.
If there's one thing that these past 2 seasons have taught me about anything of Cavaliers softball is that you never count this team out until that third out in the bottom of the 7th or whatever it is recorded, because so many times it's kind of looked a little slim that, like, man, I don't know if they're going to do it, are they going to get it done, and then it's a bottom of the 6th or a walk-off rally in the 7th that can get it done. As Millard is able to bring that in, she collided with the hitter on deck. That was Warren. Warren just kind of had to scurry around her a little bit. Warren was doing her best to move out of the way. No harm, no foul, as Warren now steps in with 2 outs.
Warren's 0 for 3 on the day. Popped out the...
And that'll be a little flare, easy for Herrera to take. But the damage already done for McCook. It's a grand slam for Audrey Reeves for her 2nd home run of the season. 11 total RBIs for her now, and that puts McCook in front 7-6. 5.5 in the books here. Back with more here on Johnson County Sports Live.
Our last 6 out.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike.
Breaking boards. Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Three of their 7 runs were walks that came in to score.
Like had some more changes made out in the field for McCook. Nonetheless, we head here in the bottom of the 6th, and for Johnson County back down 1. We've seen 10 runs scored in the last full inning of work, a half inning apiece for Johnson County and for McCook. 7-6 the lead for the Indians.
Bro,
once again,
she grounded out to
6-5. Number 11, Kennedy Glassford.
And the good news, Danny, like you mentioned, you were alluding to in the top half of the inning, is that it's the top of the order for Johnson County to start things out as Glassford takes a called strike.
Glassford's 0 for 3, struck out twice and popped out to the first baseman.
If anybody is due to, if anybody's due today, it is Kennedy Glassford. We'll lay off that pitch. That's an easy ball to take. Started uber aggressive in that first at bat to lead off the offensive charge for Johnson County. Only to start the game, it was a 3-pitch strikeout, and she did it again, and an unfortunate pop out. Now just trying to get on board and give the Cavaliers a chance to at least tie this game going into the top of the 7th. You still got the bottom of the 7th to work with, so you still got at least 6 more outs to play with. As Glassford, solid contact, but again, right to the second baseman. That's Reeves still out there, and that's 1 gone here for Johnson County. And Glassford is now 0 for 4 after playing walk-off hero back in Game 1 on Tuesday against Iowa Central. Does this game not have a way of humbling you sometimes, Denny?
Yes, it does.
When when you're flying high and you're feeling so good, you're seeing things well, you can run into an 0 for 4 game just like that. We'll see how she can potentially bounce back in game 2.
Come on, Mackenzie.
Try to finish the afternoon on a high note at least, or we could still see her later on. Mackenzie Yoder back in. She's got a good day going, 2 for 2 for her.
Yeah.
Had a single. She was hit by a pitch and then had a double after that.
And scored a run.
So if you want to be an optimist, you could say she's halfway through the cycle, potentially. Potentially.
Yeah.
You know, for basketball, we've seen double-doubles and triple-doubles and stuff.
No.
I mean, maybe this spring sports season in softball and baseball, maybe we'll see a cycle somewhere.
That's a pretty rare thing.
2 up, 2 down. I'm just trying to manifest it. I think eventually
I hear you.
It could happen. Let's see.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Reagan Neitzel.
So Yoder going back to the dugout, and Reagan Neitzel will step in the middle of a 1 for 3 afternoon and struck out swinging. She popped out to the catcher, had a single. It was a hard ground ball that leaked its way out into center field.
1 for 3 day.
At least I think I had it down as a single. She
Oh,
advanced up to second on the throw. Or did you guys have that down as a double? Either way, it was a hit, but nonetheless. Came in to score on the 2-run home run from Katie Kolaric, part of that 6-run bottom of the 5th for the Cavaliers. She just gets a piece of that one.
She just needs to get on base right here.
That's all.
And keep the line moving.
One and 2.
That was a little close to take 2. Same pitch and she swung at it.
The all-league, all-conference selection last year was in the running for freshman of the year even. Ranked 4th in runs scored, 7th in hits, and 10th in doubles. And she's looking for a double here, but it's right into the glove. Out in the left field, I believe Weiland's the one patrolling out there for McCook. And we will head to the 7th. Indians still holding on to that 1-run lead, 7-6 here over Johnson County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
On to the 7th we go. It's been a good one here in Overland Park, 7-6. McCook trying to hold on, get a win here against number 12 in Division II, Johnson County. It's been a lot of offense here as of late, to say the least.
Yeah, Wright's 1 for 3. She singled in the 5th. Popped up to the first baseman in the 1st and grounded out to the pitcher.
At the heart of the 3rd. The heart of the order here, 2, 3, 4, Wright, Kinsley, and should be Baca, who came in as a pinch hitter. Or it could have still been a courtesy runner, I guess. Or we'll have to wait and see.
You don't want to put another one on here with a free pass. They've come around to score on you.
I mean, you say up to 7 runs today.
3 of them have.
3 that have come on a walk, and here's a 4-pitch leadoff walk at that.
Now batting the catcher, number 8.
Again, despite over 100 pitches today and having close to that, if not more, on Tuesday, we had action in the bullpen, and right on cue, here comes 15th-year head coach Aubrey Bratton-Volkins out of the dugout, and it looks like we will have that long-awaited pitching change here for Johnson County. You figured you knew it was coming, even if this was still a close game. Just the amount of pitches she had on Tuesday, you figured once she hit the century mark today, that was probably going to be about as much as she should go. And a 4-pitch walk here in the top of the 7th, and we do finally have that change coming in. So Whitehurst Day will be done. And it will be Kennedy Glassford, number 11, that's going to come in and take over. So Glassford, serving as the DP, is now going to move over, or move in, I should say, and she will be our pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
So Whitehurst will exit with 6 total innings, 117 or around that neighborhood of total pitches. 7 runs scored on 9 hits, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts here today. Did manage to have the McCook leave 3 runners on base today. Did help catch 1 runner steal. And now it will turn to Kennedy Glassford. Her job is to keep it a 1-run game right now, head it to the bottom of the 7th, and give the Cavaliers a chance to either tie or potentially walk it off for the second time in the past 3 games.
You got to keep it at 1, though.
Got to keep it at 1. Yeah, we've seen a lot of crazy things and crazy comebacks have happened, but I don't think you really want to flirt around with trying to make it more than 1 run in the bottom of the 7th, knowing that Schneider's probably going to be going back out there. So here's the first pitch for Glassford coming on in relief, and she gets a big swing and a miss here from Kinsley, who's working on a 1-for-2 day. It is important to note, too, with those 6 runs given up, all those were tagged to St. Amand, who Schneider got pulled out after 4. St. Amand tried to take over. Cavaliers were all over her. They put Schneider back in, and she's kept the Cavaliers at bay really ever since. And for the question that I think everybody wants to know, even maybe some of the McCook fans that are here today, of why Schneider was pulled out, no one, we're never going to know. I doubt. If you ask Coach Mendenhall, he's going to probably just try to give you a little some coach speak as a throw to first, but she's back in time safely is right. But nonetheless, the Indians, they answered with 4 runs. It was a grand slam in the top of the 6th from Audrey Reeves. And that was enough to put McCook back in front by 1, and this one will be well pulled foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, it counts. The next pitch is getting a piece of it there.
If you're an infielder, you want to keep that run from reaching second base.
For Glassford, this is her 2nd appearance as a pitcher this season. Does have 1 win, just 3 innings of work where she gave up 2 hits and 1 run, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Another one that's skied high. Someone going to be able to track it down. They will not be able to. That's well out of play. She came on relief. It was game 2 against Iowa Central, where she got the win there in that game. So also making an appearance on Tuesday. So I mean, you get the walk-off hit in game 1 on Tuesday, then you turn around in game 2 and you get the win in the circle.
Yeah.
Not a bad day in the office.
No.
Payoff pitch. McCook has been good at times today of drawing out these at-bats, making these Johnson County pitchers work and eventually find a pitch they can handle and put a ball in play at least. Still nobody out. And another 3-2, that's high and upstairs. With 2 straight walks for Johnson County to start.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Lindsay Coe.
Lindsay Keogh's working on a 2-for-3 day. with a run scored. So we need to get some outs here. Come on, double play.
One ball, one strike to Keogh here.
Ground ball at the middle infielder here.
Keogh reached base safely her last time up. Had that double on the diving attempt out in center from Rowe. Worked her way to second and had the pinch runner come in. That was Baca. Eventually came in to score on that grand slam.
Let's catch that.
Pattinson takes the mask off and able to bring it in.
Nicely done.
Battling the sun. I mean, I don't think a single cloud in the sky here. Pattinson able to battle it off nonetheless, brings it in, and that's a big out number one here for Johnson County.
Now we could use that double play again.
Number 29.
I just want to put it out here. Last time you were asking for that double play, it was a grand slam that happened. So. And it's St. Amand once again who
working on a
having
2 for 2 day.
Yes.
Yeah. A home run and 2 runs scored. Be careful, don't give her a cookie.
First time she's faced Glassford today. She puts that one low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right back up the middle from St. Amand and diving for it, Herrera, but you can't bring it in. And they'll go ahead and send that run in to score. And the lead is now up to 2 for McCook, 8-6. And St. Amand comes through once more.
Now batting the right fielder, number 20, Layson Keller.
And it's hard to believe I told you that St. Amand was in on a cold streak at the plate coming into this one today.
So it's your fault.
It's my fault for stating a fact? I mean, sure. you could
give her the hitter's jinx.
Put it on me, sure. Patson still not letting that one get too far away, so everyone will stay put at second and first.
Just 1 out.
Looking ahead for Johnson County, you'll have 4, 5, 6. Caleric, Herrera, and Millard will be your first 3 due up as Neitzel will take it in. That's 2 outs. They'll take another come from behind rally for the Cavaliers. A potential walk-off win. Well, they got to walk it off if they want to win this one.
Yep.
Everyone maybe just looking up and maybe thinking potential shades of the first game on Tuesday of like, man, I don't know if we want to go and do another one that's, I think, 2.5 hours long was what that first game went to on Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, I guess. It started in the afternoon. It might have ended a little bit later into early evening. That's how long that first game was.
Weiland 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging.
The 1-1 from Glassford as she gets is off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. 53 miles an hour and
Not sure about that throw. She's already in scoring position. Now you just make it easier for them to score.
Yeah.
2-1.
Is it not 2-2? Oh, it's
It
2-2.
is 2-2. Not bad.
Strikeout to end the inning. Here's the 2-2. Can't get her looking.
Oh, man. Good pitch. Count is full.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Glassford. It's inside, and now the bases will be loaded once again.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Audrey Reeves.
So maybe some deja vu for Audrey Reeves as she steps back in. Had a bases loaded opportunity. She made the most of it. Hit a grand slam over the left field wall back in the top of the 6th.
She did. She made the most of her one hit today.
When was the last time that you had ever seen anybody hit back-to-back grand slams in back-to-back at-bats? Hopefully it's not today, I know, but just thinking of the oddities of that even happening, they got to be very slim. Out of all of the rare oddities and stuff that we could potentially see this season as the softball
that would be
season unwinds here at home.
Yeah.
That'd be up there as one of the more just like, are you have a day. I don't know what else to say about that. 0-2 and a 3-pitch strikeout instead. So the Cavaliers down 2, heads to the bottom of the 7th. You got the middle pack of the order coming up. Caleric, Herrera, and Millard. If anyone wanted to get on, it'll be Ellis in the 7th spot. Let's see if the Cavaliers can make a 2-run rally here in the bottom of the 7th.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road. At Martin City Animal Hospital, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general surgery, cold laser therapy, animal chiropractic, small animal reproductive services, and dental cleaning. With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Martin City Animal Hospital the vet you can trust.
Oh, shoot.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hope you got your rally cap on, Denny.
I don't even have a cap.
Well, if you had one, it'd be a rally
like
cap. There you go. Caleric to lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Cavaliers down 2. All 6 of their runs coming in the bottom of the 5th inning. It was capped off by Caleric. Hit a 2-run home run. It brought her and Reagan Neitzel in to score. It was her 3rd long ball of the season and number 5 for the Cavaliers as a team. Although it was,
her job is to get on base.
And it was all 6 of those runs scored. It was not against Schneider, who's still out there. It was just miss 2/3 of that bottom of the 5th inning. It was St. Amand, the pitcher, that the Cavaliers were able to score all their runs against. But as long as Schneider's been out there, she has kept this Cavalier batting order in bay, and that's really kind of, putting it modestly, she's really kind of shut them down. And maybe a hit, a double here and there, but
she hasn't let them score.
Hasn't let them score, exactly. Once they get in scoring position, she's been nails. Finds the strike zone there after getting ahead getting behind 3-0. Does Schneider to Caleric.
Kitty just got to get on any way she can.
Tying run in the on-deck circle. If Caleric can get on, takes a rip, but fooled, and now we're full at 3-2.
fought that one off. See if she can find a hole out there somewhere.
(3-2). And Cavaliers does her job, and she gets on base. And now the tying run comes to the plate.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21,
Mariah 1 for 3 on the day. She had a double back in the second, but was stranded.
Takes the first pitch. That's in the knees and called for strike one.
Find a hole, Mariah. She's got good wheels if she can get on.
She does.
Be the tying run.
Right up the middle. That's off the glove, right to the second baseman who pitches it.
What's she going to call?
And the play at second is going to be called safe.
I think she bobbled it.
All McCook fans that made the travel out here, they are irate right now. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is that if it was bobbled, it definitely looked like it was there on time. Now you got Coach Mendenhall for McCook is going to come out. He wants an explanation and going to try to plead his case. It went off the glove of Schneider. Reeves collected it at second, pitched over to Gillen at short, and now our two umpires are going to get together and confer. And this is always the scenario where, like, you would always love to have an extra umpire out in the field, maybe get just an extra set of eyes, better positioning and whatnot. But
well, you can't make the argument it was on an exchange because there was no chance at all for a double play.
Yeah, for me here too, like this would be kind of hard to overturn, and they're going to stay with the call and to feel it's safe.
I think you got to bunt him over here, get that tying run in scoring position. Let's see what Coach does here. She was taken all the way there.
Yeah.
She's 0 for 2 today.
Line out, a pop out. Also had reach with the walker last time up. Takes a called strike here. There's Miller. Now 1-1 to count.
No indication she's going to shorten up here.
Represents the go-ahead run. Alice Miller now to Topeka, Kansas, Shawnee Heights High School, the transfer from Highland Community College here in the KJCCC. Yeah, one foul tipped off of her. From the navy blue and gold of the Scotties to the navy blue and gold here of Johnson County. Following the path that Brielle D had last year, the sophomore transfer pitcher. Freshman year at Highland, spent the sophomore year here at Johnson County. Swing and a miss here from Miller, now called the strikeout. So one gone here, bottom of the 7th. Down to their final 2 outs. Now it's Olivia Ellis that will step in.
1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored, so let's hope she can find a hole here.
Ellis does have a home run this season. If she's able to get a hold of one here, that will end this game. Native out of Mulvane, Kansas. Takes the 0-1, hit on it late, and just cues it off foul.
I think she swung at the ball there.
I think it's kind of one of those, kind of had her mind already made up. She was going around when she wanted to hold off, but then it was too late.
Well, she's got to protect now. She's down 0-2.
0-2 from Shiner.
Oh.
Yes.
She fouled that
Gets
off?
a piece. She did.
Holy cow. That looked like Yogi Berra there. Looked like she's got her mind made up to swing.
Another 0-2. On the right side, Reeves will go to first and get the out there. The tying runs for Johnson County both advance and are now in scoring position.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Reese.
So it all comes down to Reese Pattinson, at least for the time being it does.
Hit by a pitcher last time up. You got a pinch hitter here.
Pitch hitting for the Lady Cavs, number 25, Elsa Carrillo.
All right. So Elsa Carrillo, she will pinch hit here for Reese Pattinson. Trying to think back to last year. I'm not sure if we ever saw Carrillo take an at-bat. If she did, I mean, it was maybe one or two, counted on one hand. Here she is now in a big spot. Chops it towards the center. Schneider will take it. Toss over the first is going to be in time, and a thriller here in game one will come to an end. The final score 8-6 in favor of McCook, and they take it here from Johnson County.
You got to feel like you let one get away there.
It was the bottom of the fifth. It was 6 unanswered runs for Johnson County, and then it was a grand slam for Audrey Reeves in the top of the sixth. One more added in the top of the seventh for McCook, and they hold on to win this one by 2. And they knock off number 12 in Division II, Johnson County. And that'll do it here for game one. We'll step aside, give you some final stats and notes, and then get you set for game two coming up a little bit later on.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowes with Martin City Animal Hospital, located just minutes east of 135th and State Line Road.